today we're going to talk about Tua Tagovailoa in the press conference yesterday, but also most importantly, we talk about accident from poor Alabama teammate, former teammate Henry Ruggs, and he will talk about that. But also we talk about trade and rumors and who win all these rumors and trades, and I think media loses this one, yeah, because my good friend, tell me what you were gonna tell me last night about Tua Tagovailoa.
Yes, yesterday I wanted to continue at why it's important for us to stand up to people spreading false opinions on Tua instead of statistics and facts.
So who are they?
Well, first of all, what I see is that the problem are the old media talking heads who would like clicks on their YouTube channels. Talking heads like these.
Okay. Are we angry at the haters that are Dolphins fans?
No, I'm calling out these talking heads because they are confusing the American people by pretending to pass as journalists but end up lying to the American sports fans. Take, for example, again, we will go back to LaMelo Ball. How they rated him coming out of high school ranked 21st. Only because they were hating on LaVar Ball.
Yeah, that's right.
He ended up being Rookie of the Year, and the similarities I see in the LaMelo Ball global brand and the Miami Dolphins Tua Tagovailoa global brand is that the fact that when LaMelo started playing for consistently losing Charlotte Hornets, the viewership on almost every old media or new media with live streaming of Hornets games went up.
Hey, that's true, because we also stayed up late at night just to watch LaMelo Ball.
Yeah, which is the same as Tua Tagovailoa. Even though the Dolphins were losing and the trade rumors circulating the team, live streaming and other platforms are still up because of the Tua Tagovailoa global brand. So today, I see a lot of losers trying to convince us that Tua will still be traded. Which for me, that's their opinion. But this is why I want to stand against the old media talking heads, because they will keep putting out negative opinions on the Tua Tagovailoa brand instead of just admitting that they are wrong.
Hey, that would be nice, right?
Yeah, I know, man, but everyone will push the blame on Tua. They'll never admit that their inside information about the trade was wrong.
Hey, we were right, man.
Yeah, I know we were right, but this is what they will blame Tua and the coach and the general manager.
So losers, man.
Well, it's more than that, because we are all losing respect for their unfounded opinions. So today at Tua's press conference, the media were doing their job, and since we know that they were wrong, all of America and the world are watching the Miami Dolphins press conference with amusement as the old media try everything they can do to trip Tua into saying something he'll be sorry about. Let's listen up. So the first question, I guess, it would be like, are you vaccinated?
Yeah, I am vaccinated.
The next question was, he had a short answer, but it was a funny answer. I thought he was Dave Chappelle.
Tua, I know you said you didn't know when the trade deadline is, but it was yesterday.
Correct. Yeah.
Is there any sense of relief, of, not that you were expecting something major to happen, but just a relief that you can focus on the season now without the...
Yeah, not necessarily. My focus has really only been on, the team that we've been playing, and then obviously, our team. And my focus has been, just what we can do better each and every day, and then throughout the week, to hopefully get us a win.
So I always like when they ask questions and, form it in one way and then change it again to see if Tua will trip. But, Tua is always cool, he's calm, he's just like honest. So what are you going to do?
When you heard, if you haven't heard, but you heard that the team was so interested in trading for a quarterback that they requested to talk to him on Monday night. Obviously, that's a step that we haven't seen before with this team. Was that kind of eye-opening to you?
I never heard of that, so I don't know.
I guess that is the case. I mean, your reaction when you do hear something like that is what?
I mean, you're the first person to have told me that, so trade deadline was yesterday.
So here's another question about the trade deadline.
If now this cloud of this potential trade is behind you, the trade deadline, how do you approach these 9 starts that you'll now have the second half of the league where you don't have that?
I think I continue to approach it the same way that I've been approaching it. Just day to day, things that we can get better with every day, and then obviously look back at the film, see what we can get corrected to help get us a win. So.
And finally, they had a change-up of questions, and this time actually about his brother Taulia. I mean, who's playing for the Maryland Terrapins. This past weekend, I watched that game, and Taulia played really well. I didn't watch the whole game. I watched like the third quarter and the fourth quarter. Man, he threw for over 400 yards. I mean, that was a good game. Here's the question.
I'm really to know, just curious on how often on a day-to-day, week-to-week basis, do you kind of talk with Talia and kind of checking on him and how he's doing in Maryland? Obviously, you guys going through your ups and downs and whatnot.
Yeah, I try to get on the phone with my brother at least once a week. I try to call. He's busy. He tries to call. I'm busy. It's like we're playing phone tag at times. But more than likely, it's Fridays where I can get his availability, and then he can also get mine if he's not playing. But yeah, he has a lot of questions every time he calls. So I try to help him the best that I can. And
yeah, so you see, now we're going to talk about the Henry Ruggs. Actually, the best thing to do is, I don't know if you heard, but the latest is that he's been cut from Las Vegas Raiders because of the accident that occurred, and one life was lost. But the best thing is for you to Google up the news on that situation, because I really don't know a lot about it. But so here's Tua talking about Henry Ruggs and the situation he's in.
Hey, Tua, I wanted to ask your thoughts. Obviously, I don't know if you've heard, but Henry Ruggs was in the accident before you played with him in college. What are your thoughts about the whole situation?
Yeah, I mean, that's tough. Obviously, my heart goes out to the families that have been, affected by what had happened, the choices and decisions. My heart goes out to, Henry too, and his family. Obviously, it wasn't, the right choice or decision that he made, at that time. I know he wished he could have had it back. But when I heard the news, I mean, that was tough for me to hear. Just knowing the kind of person that Henry is, you never think this guy could hurt a soul. So when you see something like that, I mean, I'm still kind of in disbelief. But obviously, like I said, my heart goes out to the family that have been affected by it. But yeah, and my heart also goes out to Henry. That's my teammate, ex-teammate. So
A lot of your Alabama teammates are really close, and still now. You guys talk as a group when something affects a guy in the community like this, or how, you don't have to tell me what's said, but kind of what is that like when
yeah, we I mean, obviously me and Henry came in same recruiting class at Alabama, and then we also came out the same draft class. But yeah, we're all so close, and that's just tough, but he knows that he has our support. That's just a tough situation to be in right now for him.
So there's more on this press conference with Tua, and there was also another press conference with Brian Flores, but there's not enough time here to go over all of this. So maybe I'll do it tomorrow, and we'll keep it short tonight, and then I wanted to finish and do more, but I better save it for tomorrow.
Yeah.
But well, anyway, thanks again for showing up and listening. And,
yes.
Hope to see you again soon.
Take care,
And
friends.
as always, take care and be safe out there.